What is up everyone, today I'm going to be reviewing this LEGO set, the Yavin 4 base. Now I did decide to add some minifigures because I thought it would be cool to have some rebels everywhere and just to kind of put all the rebels next to the Yavin base review. So that's what I'm going to be doing in this video. I'm going to be separating it into 3 parts. I'm going to be going with the minifigures, the exterior and the interior of the base. So let's get straight on to the video. So here are the first 4 minifigures. I just decided to review these 4 because they're almost exactly the same, except this one just has a yellow helmet because he is the pilot of the Y-Wing. So that's the only reason that it's different, or else this one too, it's blue instead of red and it kind of looks friend. I remember in episode 5. So I decided to keep him over there. So that's here we go, we got the 4 first minifigures. After that we've got Cal Kestis. Now Cal Kestis, I already made a video about him, I already did a review. So if you guys want to go see how I did this, go check out this other video in my channel. So I already made, so this is the Cal Kestis, you know, he has a beady one in his back and he has this little thing over here. And let's move on to the next minifigure. Now this minifigure is actually Saw Gerrera. I really like this Saw Gerrera minifigure because you can actually use the Saw Gerrera from because sometimes he has hair, this Saw Gerrera, and sometimes he doesn't have hair, so it's super cool because you can kind of rotate it between if you want him to have hair or not. And he also has this cape in the back with another face. So here we go. His other face is mad face and then his normal face. And I love the detailing here, it's super detailed, except the arms, there's no arm printing, but then the legs, the torso, and here it kind of connects like this, and it's super detailed. So now the next minifigure I have, it's just a rebel trooper. I don't really have a lot of things to say about him, he's just a regular trooper. After that we have Hera Syndulla from the Ghost set we had in 2023. Now this is a super cool Hera Syndulla, except the eyes, I don't really know why they're white and not white and green. And then after that it's like the mold here, it's pretty cool. She actually does have 2 faces, one where she's happy, one where she's mad, and she has this leather jacket with some orange pants, and that's pretty cool. Next we have Chopper. So now it's just Chopper, he has this little thing right on top of him, and he has I think on the bottom of him, just so it's more, it looks way better with the thing in the bottom instead of just alone like this. So I think that's why they put it in the bottom. So this is a really cool astromech droid. It's my first Chopper, and yeah. We've got Princess Leia. Now Princess Leia has this kind of dress over here that goes down instead of like the normal legs. Then after that, here the hair, it's a really different hair from all the other hairs that we have. And the head, she actually does have 2 faces, one where she's happy and one where she's just normal. So that's Princess Leia. She also does have this necklace around her with some printing on the legs. Next we have this Han Solo minifigure. Now this is just a regular Han Solo minifigure from episode 4. But the one thing that's special about this one is he has the medal. This medal is actually removable. And he also has 2 heads. So this medal, you can remove it like this. And there we go, this is the medal he has. And you can just put it back on him like this. You can put his head. And there you go. Moving on to the next minifigure. I got this Chewbacca minifigure. So it's just a regular Chewbacca minifigure. I don't really have anything to say about him. He has like this removable thing with legs and everything, and this gun. So moving on to the next minifigure. The next minifigure is actually Luke Skywalker episode 4. Now it's actually the same as Han Solo, it's just a regular Luke, but he does have 2 faces, one where he's serious and one where he's happy. And then after that he has this medal right over here, the exact same as Han Solo's, and the vest. So that's pretty much it for Luke. It's I really like the addition of the medals and not printed medals. So there we go, that's it for Luke. We have C-3PO, just a regular C-3PO, nothing really to say about him, he's just, he's pretty cool, just C-3PO. Next we have R2-D2, same as C-3PO, is just a regular R2-D2, like normal. He's pretty normal, just an astromech droid. So there. Next minifigure we have is Biggs. I think it's Biggs. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I think this minifigure is really cool because his helmet is super different from the others with the black and yellow stripes over here, and he has actually two faces. And I think it's a really cool minifigure. Biggs. Then we have Cassian Andor. Now Cassian Andor are just like a pretty cool minifigure. He only came in one set, and I have that set, and he has like some pretty he has the long hair with the two heads, one where he's mad and one where he's normal, and the arms don't really have printing, but that's fine, and the legs have printing, and it kind of connects everything, so that's pretty cool. Then we've got Luthen Rael. He actually has some really nice printed hair with two faces, one where he's mad and one where he's normal, and he also does have the same style as Andor with the connecting things here, and the back he doesn't really have arm printing, but he has this nice hood in the back, which is pretty cool. So that's Luthen Rael. Moving on to the next minifigure. Then we have this astromech droid. He's just like kind of R2-D2 with red. I pretty like this minifigure. It's like a really cool astromech droid. It's always good to have more astromech droids if you want to like make your own stories with own custom characters. So that's pretty cool. After that, we've got this guy. I think this guy is kind of like the rebel professor, where he explains the Battle of the Death Star, and he's kind of like a lieutenant. He also does have two faces, and he has the same thing like an Andor with Luthen, with the connecting things. In the back, he doesn't really have a lot of printing, but that's fine. And the arms either doesn't have any printing. This minifigure is actually Starkiller. Now Starkiller, I'm gonna keep it for an honorable mention because in Legends, he's actually the one that founded the rebellion in the Force Unleashed game, and I actually made a custom minifigure. He does have two faces. I'm gonna do a video later on showing how to make this custom LEGO minifigure like I did with Cal Kestis. I'm gonna show you how to do it with his Inquisitor's mask and everything. So then you can just put his Inquisitor's mask on, and it looks like that. Now that we've done all the minifigures, it's time to go look at the build itself. So we're gonna start off with this mini Y-Wing. Now it's a really cool Y-Wing. You can actually fit in an astromech droid right in here with a rebel pilot in the front. This is actually a removal, so it doesn't really slide, but you can remove it and put it here to slide. Then you can put your minifigure right over here in the front. There you go, that's pretty much it for the Y-Wing, but I also really like the details in the back. Even though it's a mini Y-Wing, it's super cool. So now let's get on to the exterior of the build. Now the build, it's a super cool build, but it's not minifigure scale, of course, because if it was minifigure scale, it has to be super huge. So because it will need to fit in the UCS Millennium Falcon in here. So I might make a video about explaining all the minifigure scale and what it means, but for now I'm just gonna go show the exterior of this build. So if you start off here on the right side, you have the command post where you can actually fit in a rebel pilot, and he can just do his job right over here, surveying all the ships that come. You can even like put him up in the back, and you can put him down. It's a pretty cool feature. Here there's just this thing where you can carry the troops, maybe this out of the way. And here you just have this tree with some more bushes, and this actually opens, but I'm gonna get to that later in the interior. So then after that, here you actually have the thing where the ships can go in. For example, this Y-Wing, it could actually go in here. It fits, that's why it's not minifigure scale. So, because in minifigure scale, I think you will need the UCS Y-Wing to just fit in here, which is pretty impossible to do. So yeah, Then after that, here on the other side, we kind of have the same thing, except we don't have a tree. We have just some green, like grass and bushes and everything, and it opens like the other one. So then after that, we got this big thing over here. There's kind of this pillar, the top of the base. Here's a view of the base from the top. Then you also have like a bunch of leaves and bushes everywhere. Then I'm just gonna take this off because it actually does remove, and inside I'm gonna get to that later on in the video. So that is pretty much it for the exterior. Now let's get into the interior. This is the interior of the build. Let's just get straight into it. So right over here we have like the bay where you can put your ships actually. So I'm just gonna put back this Y-wing, and you can also get him out of here like this, like that. Then after that, over here you got this little area, this kind of, I think this is right here, it's I'm gonna take this off. Right, never mind. So here, you kind of have like the interior. It's like, I don't think you guys can see it well. It's kind of like a fridge, I think. I'm not sure really what it is. But, so, actually has some stuff in it. I think it's like a healing thing. I'm really not sure. Here too, we can open the base like this. You can actually see what's inside. You can store some guns right over here. So that's pretty much it for the bottom level. Then for the top level, we have this this rotating thing where it kind of sees the ships. So this is like a table. It's pretty cool. Then here we have this glass panel with this little thing right over here. And this too, you can kind of move like this. So you have this glass panel. You can see the other side where there's some moving guns. This is a super cool feature with some little can right here, and you can see the other side of the glass. And here we have this same glass on this side with a little water dispenser and a cup right next to another little map right over here. This is kind of a classroom. I'm not sure where they learn of how to explode the Death Star and where the weak points are. So this is like the little board. On the other side of the board you have the Rebels logo right here. That's pretty cool. So then after that, here it's the same thing in the over here, the bottom floor. You have like some controls over here to, I don't know, there's like a sticker, I don't really know what this is. So then it's like here you can actually store some guns. So now let's get on to the top of the build. The top of the build, I'm just gonna remove that just so you guys can see better. So you kind of have the place where you can actually fit minifigures like Luke, Han, then you can put Chewie in the background. You can put kind of everyone in there, so, and not everyone, but all the main characters in the original trilogy. So it's pretty cool. And then after that, over here we have an antenna with a thing here that can open. I'm gonna open it for you guys. It's pretty hard to. It doesn't really open. It just makes it so you guys can. So I think it's like some technical feature, so everything could stay in place. I'm just gonna put back this thing over here. So I think this is a really nice set because the exterior is super nice and it's a really cool play set with a bunch of stuff to do. And there we go. You have this radar. It's not really solid, this thing, which is fine because usually people won't remove this, but I did. So here we have this 360 rotating radar, so that's pretty cool for the base. So that's pretty much it for the interior. That's gonna be pretty much it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment what I should do next, and turn on the notification bell so you guys never miss another LEGO video. So thank you guys all for watching, and bye.